Hey guys, we are back with episode 2 of our Let's Play of Expeditions Viking. This is again the full release version. So in the last episode, we were having a feast following our father's funeral, and during the feast, we were interrupted by a group of a local farmer's sons who had had about enough of our family's rule and tried to overthrow me, basically. However, the guy that they wanted to replace me with was where is he? Asleifr. He was around here somewhere. Anywho, he's too honorable to basically join their cause and decided to side with me instead to help me kill them off. And so we defeated them. You can see their bodies littering the ground here. And afterward, he decided to issue an honorable challenge for the right to rule. So now we need to talk to our mother to discuss our options, but we are eventually going to have to meet him in single combat to decide who's going to be in charge of our thaindom. So let's go talk to our mother. She wraps you in a warm embrace. There's a hint of tear in her eyes. Well fought, my child. Your father would be so proud. The clan is at war with itself. Was father really such a poor thane? She looks away. Carr was always more of a warrior than a leader, but he was no worse than most. This isn't really about him. It's about ambition and greed. Well, see, here's the thing. When your society basically says that whoever is the strongest and the best warrior becomes the thane, that tends to happen. Not everybody who's a great warrior is a great leader. And I don't know what you're expecting when that's literally your criteria for leadership. Let's see. There'll be another fight tomorrow. Asleifr. I know. Asleifr is a skilled warrior. You would do well to make some preparations. What can I do? It may not seem like it right now, but most of our clan remains loyal to us. If nothing else, then because they prefer you as Thane over Asleifr. Go to Hulda in the bog and ask for her help. She is old and wise, and she has many ways to weaken a man. Poison, I want to beat him, not kill him. She runs a hand over her graying hair as she thinks. There is another option. Sigrid may have an idea. She's good at setting traps for the creatures of the forest. She may know of a trap large enough for a man. Other than that, Kvedolf may be willing to get you some better equipment. You shouldn't go into a duel with those old weapons Carr gave you for training. Alright, so we've got a lot of options here. I want to see if we can do this honorably. This character is a much better warrior than the one we rolled last time. So I will definitely get the better equipment, but I don't think I'm going to do the poison or the traps. If you would like to see those, go, or I guess I can post a link. The second, I believe, episode of our pre-alpha playthrough has those exact quest lines in it. So I would suggest you check those out. But I would prefer to try to face him honorably. So let's see. Who's up here? Ah, that's the guy we want to talk to. The smith Kvedolf is, or has retreated to the familiar confines of his workshop, where he's engaged in an energetic discussion with his wife, Dagheed. They break it up as they see you coming, and Dagheed wanders off to find someone else with whom to gossip. So Erling finally lost control of his idiot sons, did he? Glad to see you made it out of that mess in one piece. Seems like everyone anticipated it except me. Oh, it's no secret that Erling's been fixing to challenge your family for years, but no one expected an attack during the feast. That is just disgraceful. I wish you hadn't had to kill him, but under the circumstances, I'm not sure how it could have been avoided. Let's see. Asleifr has challenged me to a duel. Is there anything you can do to help me? I heard. Sorry, my boy. I'm not going to get involved. I've known you both since you were small children. Asleifr used to help out in the smithy. I won't have either of your blood on my conscience. I don't plan to kill him. I just have to beat him to defend my seat. He crosses his massive arms and shakes his head. Such things rarely go according to plan. In the heat of the moment, with a sword in your hand, I won't be responsible. The decision is final. Let's see. We can use our leadership or we can use our sense. let's use sense here. This is an easy sense check. So, Kvedulf, denying my request will not keep Asleifr safe. It will only put me in danger. We succeeded. So, you calmly lay out your view of the situation, explaining how refusing to help you is implicit help to Asleifr, and how the imbalance in your equipment is more likely to get you killed than to protect him. He crosses his arms and squints at you for a long moment, then he releases a sigh. He does have a poor head for tactics, but I will not give you steel to swing against him. However, I can help you stay safe. Here, let me get you a good, sturdy set of quilted armor. It'll serve you better than that shirt you're wearing. The smithy disappears into the back of his shop and re-emerges with a thick quilted shirt in his hands. He presents it to you with a solemn nod. This is the best I can do to aid you. If the fight goes well, you can keep it. Thank you, Kvedulf. I don't like these names. Kvedulf. He nods again. Eki at Daka. Just be careful out there. With that, he seems to decide he's done enough smithing for today, and starts the nightly ritual of meticulously putting his tools back in their place. Alright, so we've got better armor. Again, we could go to the bog to seek out the witch, or we could ask the huntress for a trap. Those both seem underhanded, so I would prefer to just see if we can't beat him straight up. I nearly did it with our previous character, but he was just too tough. This character, again, is a better warrior, so I think we have a chance. Alright, so we have to run on over here to our bed to end the day. Or I guess walk on over. Also, I think we need to actually equip that armor. Yeah. Is this better than my sword? No, not even close. But this is better than nothing, so we'll put that on. And it does show up on the character, as you'll notice there, so that's a really nice touch by the developers, that a lot of this gear is actually represented on the character. Alright, let's end the feast. The next day at noon. You come to the prosaically named Holmgang Island on the following day, rowing one of the clan's small boats in the company of Nefja and Kettle. Sigrid and Leot greet you there, having come out in advance to set the stakes that define the arena. If he doesn't come, we should fight each other. It'd be a shame to let such a fine arena go to waste. A smug smirk creeps across Nefja's face. Are you sure you want to fight me again? Remember what happened last time? Right. What I meant is you and Hakon should fight, and I'll sit over beneath that tree and watch while I finish the rest of the meat from last night. Let's see. He'd better show up, or I'll row back and haul him out here myself. Yeah, if you're gonna have the stones to challenge me in front of everybody like that, you better show up and actually make good on it. Kettle chuckles, but then a pensive look comes across his face. If it came to that, surely there'd be a better resolution. Asleifr has the sense and the stubbornness of a mule, but he's still family. Your challenger arrives a short time later, accompanied by 2 other young men from his side of the family, the same companions he sat with at your feast. Okay, let's go talk to him. Oh, apparently we're a little bit too close there. Gotta respect that personal space. Asleifr looks healthy and awake. He gives you a curt but respectful nod and steps directly into the ring without hesitation. His voice is strong and steady. So obviously, if you'd chosen to poison him here, all of this dialogue would be a little bit different, because he basically comes out of the boat not feeling so well, looking like crap, and his dialogue reflects that, as does the narration. We're all here then. Good. Are you ready? Nefja addresses you but keeps her eyes on Asleifr as she speaks. Hakon, I volunteer to fight in your place. So if you decide to roll more of like a support character or like a bard type character, if you're not, rolling a warrior, you can actually have her step in and fight for you. I really don't think you'd be able to beat him with her, because she is, again, as I mentioned in the last episode, more of a glass cannon than a tank like he is. But it is an option if you so choose. We obviously are not going to, because our character is pretty damn good at fighting. So, let's see. Your offer humbles me, Nefja, but this is my fight. She nods gravely and takes a step back. I understand. Good luck, Hakon. You walk into the ring opposite Asleifr as Sigurd motions to your opponent. As the challenger in this dispute, it falls on you to recite the rules of the duel. Asleifr clears his throat and impatiently recites the clan's traditional rules for single combat. I, Asleifr, son of Grimvard, have challenged Hakon, son of Kar, for the right to rule our clan. The winner shall sit as Thane of Skirn and reside in its longhouse. He shall receive no other reward beyond this. Should he survive, he who is defeated may swear fealty to the winner, or his life is forfeit. If either of us falls in the duel, their body shall be buried here. All weapons are permitted. The duel will end when either warrior is dead or incapacitated, or incapable of continuing to fight. He gives a final respectful nod and brandishes his weapon. As the challenged, the first strike is yours to make. Alright. So, let's see. We'll step right in. We really don't have any other choices. We can tactical move. We can... Let's see. This is like an Overwatch, essentially. So, what he could have done if he had gone first is just use that, and then when I moved into his attack zone, he would get counterattacked, or I could sit back and let him do the same. We can also defend, but then we obviously aren't doing any damage. So I think we're just going to outright attack. We could also use our mead, though. Increases our strength for 3 turns. Let's see how we fare first. Because we have to defeat him 3 times, basically. There's like 3 rounds in this fight. Hopefully we can land some blocks. It looks like if we just keep trading damage, though, we will eventually win. So I don't need to get too creative here. Unless, of course, he gets lucky with a block. But yeah, we're definitely out-damaging him. If we could crit, that would be great. But no, it doesn't look like we're going to get it. Oh, right. I keep forgetting to end my turn. Okay, please don't block this. Okay, good. We got him. So he's not dead. He's going to get back up, walk back, grab another shield, and we basically have to destroy 3 of his shields. Or down him 3 times, essentially. That new armor is really helping us here. You've been keeping your skills sharp even without your father around to train you. Oh, he's saying this. My bad. He trained us both. What do you even have against him? He was a great warrior, and like everyone else, I respected him for that. But if the king should raise the Lidang army tomorrow, how many able-bodied warriors could our clan muster? A dozen? Half the women in the clan are widows, and Kar's foolhardy expedition to the cause of it. He bangs his weapons against his second shield and gives you a somber nod. Alright, so here he comes with the next shield. Gonna run right into my attack zone. Let's just go right at him. Ooh, we critted. Nice. We might be able to get him down in 3 hits here. Alright, end my turn. I'm used to, like, the Battle Brothers setup, where if you expend all of your actions, it automatically ends your turn. I was hoping we could get some more blocks in here. Our shield's really not doing much for us. Still gonna take a 4th hit. Nice, we got one. Oh, he got one too, though. That's concerning. Apparently he's bracing his shield. We could try to attack him. I can also brace. No, let's just try to finish him. Yeah, so it didn't matter. Alright, so that's 2. We'll have to defeat him once more. Also, the way the shield works is that little blue health bar represents your shield's health. It will continue to have a chance to deflect attacks until that bar is empty. So, with mine being like a small portion of the bar, I could still block with it. It's just one more hit likely would have done away with it. So Asleif's second shield crumbles off the grip. Dismayed, he heads back to the boat to fetch his last one. You're nearly as good as Kar. If you should win this, I hope you'll be a better Thane. Let's see. I hope to serve with you as my housecarl. He nods without hesitation. My honor bids me to, and if I should win, you may serve as mine. Tell me, how do you plan to govern us? Let's see. We've become weak and we have many enemies. Defenses must be strengthened. Then you are wiser than your father. If you win, I should gladly serve you. But enough talk, let's finish this. Oh, do I have to go after him? I'm going to move to here. And then I am going to basically Overwatch. And then I'll end my turn. Oh, so he did the same thing. Huh. Well then. If that's how you want to play. Can I just keep readying? Like, will he just... Let's see. What will he do if I ready again? Alright. I see how it is. I'm going to drink my mead. That's not how you drink mead, but okay. You got a free attack on us there. Hopefully the mead is enough to kill him a little bit quicker than we have been. Because with him getting the first shot... Oh, we blocked one, so that really helps. We're not doing as well as I would have liked. But we still got a leg up on him, so we should be fine. Oh, he blocked it. That's not good. We need another block. Oh, we got it. Okay. We also get 3 lives, so... it's not the end of the world if we go down on this one, but I would prefer to just like beat him in, 3 rounds rather than drawing this out. I'm also going to brace my shield so that I have something to block with, because our shield was completely depleted there. And we blocked it again. Nice. Wow. Getting a lot of blocks in here. There was like none the first round, and now it's like every other hit. This is risky. If I don't land this, it'll take him 2 shots to down me. Let's go for it. Oh, so close. If we had done as much damage as we did on the first hit, we would have dropped him there. He's going to land this hit because I have nothing to stop it with. How much HP do I have left? 22. I think I have to go for the kill here. Oh, no. We're done. He's going to beat us. Yeah. So we got to go collect another shield. And this time, I'm not going to charge his Overwatch thing. He takes a step back, giving you a moment to recover from his last blow. The clan is to endure and must rally behind the strongest leader. Let's see. The strongest warrior does not necessarily make the best Thane. He dismisses that notion with a grunt. If you think that argument will save us from the likes of school, you are mistaken. I mean, your issue with our father was that, well, my father, was that he was a great warrior but a terrible Thane. But then you're basically dismissing me saying that exact thing. He raises his axe and shield. Come now. Show me what you're made of. He gets the first go again. He critted my shield. At least it didn't hit us. Damn. Something happened and he just became a beast with that shield. We were doing so well at the beginning. I'm gonna try to get one more attack in before I brace. Damn. Again with that. We blocked it. We're gonna have to brace now. I can't afford to not have a shield. Ah, man. I like how he's carrying a sword, but it said axe. Oh, well, that didn't really do me any good. Okay. I don't like trading hit for hit here. We need some more blocks. Especially since he's apparently gotten stronger as the fights continued. We critted his shield. That's not going to help us. At least we blocked that. He's without his shield now. So he's either going to have to waste a turn bracing or just keep taking the damage as it comes. Apparently he's going to just take the damage. So that ended up going in our favor pretty well there. So yeah, he's going to trade hits and lose. So there we go. That's 3 rounds of victory, so he is defeated. Your challenger struggles to get back to his feet, but he leaves his weapon in the mud. In the end, he settles for just sitting on his knees before you, his head hung in a signal of defeat. You fight better than I expected. You've become a very capable warrior. If you'll accept my surrender, I pledge myself to your service. So you have some options here. You can basically accept his pledge, and he will join your party, just like Kettle and Nefia. You can exile him, in which case he gets banished, obviously, and I don't know if he ever comes back into play in the story. It's entirely possible that you might meet up with him later, but obviously for the foreseeable future he would not exist. Or you can stab him to death. I will accept his pledge, though, because he's a very good character to have around. Some unusual mixture of sadness and relief washes over him. He holds your gaze for a long moment, then he seems to get back some of the energy the duel took out of him, and he stands. You show me a great honor. I hope my challenge won't linger in the air between us. I want you to know you can depend on me from now on, fully. Kettle extends his hand to Asleifr, who shakes it hesitantly. Glad to have you with us, you big lug. You put up a good fight. I'll be glad to have you on our side. Nefia reluctantly shakes his hand as well. You were a fool to challenge Hakon, but I hope you learned your lesson now. I too am glad to have you with us. Alright, so he joined our herd. And so basically any adventures we go on, he'll be a optional character that we can bring along. Just like Nefia and Kettle. They're joining our herd now too, apparently. So if we go to party, we can actually manage these guys. Let's see. I actually could have spent some points on upgrades before that fight. I probably should have. Let's see. I have 17, 14, 5, and 15. So yeah, I actually could have gotten a pretty significant upgrade there. Let's see. We can hit a little bit harder with the sword. We can block a little bit better with the shield. We've also got a bunch of other abilities that we haven't touched yet. If you want to dual wield, you need that trait. I don't know if you need it, but you'll certainly want it. Anticipate opening. The next attack will always be a critical action. Charge makes a melee attack with +5 damage for every hex you move before attacking the target. That would be really useful. How much is that? 9? That's really tempting, actually. But then, like, support skills would be a good idea too. How much for the next one for leadership? 9 as well. I can't afford both. Okay, these are sort of like crafting things, or a lot of them have to do with keeping up your village or your thaindom. In the passives, we looked at a lot of these before. Let's see, Bloodthirsty. Basically 10% damage for every kill that you've gotten before that. Dodge. Let's see. Plus 10 hit points isn't bad. That's 12 though. That's a hefty price. I think I'm going to take just the straight up sword damage for now. Yeah, let's do that. And I guess I can grab one of these lesser ones. So receive an extra healing from healers. We don't have the healer yet, but she'll be joining us soon. Let's see. Fencer flanking damage multiplier is reduced by 15. Actually, that's a pretty good one for somebody who's going to be tanking multiple enemies. Yeah, let's grab that. Okay. And then for Kettle, he's our archer, so we're going to want to focus on bow skills for him. We don't have enough to get him to the next one, apparently. So we can save these, or we can spend the points elsewhere. That would be... Oh, he already has that. Never mind. I was going to say, that would be a great ability for him to have, because kicking people away from an archer is a useful skill. But he's already got it. So let's see. Support. You can basically turn anybody into a healer, but they're going to want to have high sense, or they're not going to be very good. You will end up getting a healer character though, so you don't need to worry about speccing any of these into that tree. That's going to be more useful later, I think, than it will be now. Evade. That might not be such a bad one. Fencer, fortune favored, keen eye. Yeah, you know what? Let's grab that. We'll spend 6 points on that, and then we'll get some evasion for him as well. And then with Asleifr, we could also take one of these minor skills. Fencer, I think, is a good one for him as well. Oh, we don't have enough for Fencer. Oh, we do. It's 3. Never mind. So yeah, for my tanks, I think that's a good one to have because almost certainly they're going to have, excuse me, multiple people on them. And so lessening flanking damage on them would be fantastic. Then for Nefia, she is, of course, the spear-wielding shield maiden. Well, she's not shield maiden, she doesn't have a shield, but I guess technically you could give her one. I don't think she's limited to spears. But the spear's a really good weapon, and she hits like a truck with it. You could also spec her into bow skills if you wanted to. Bow skills focus mostly on perception, though. So I guess she wouldn't be the best at it. Actually, he would be better with a bow than she would. But, yeah, let's focus on spear for now. And then with her, we could also get some passive abilities. So let's see, we have, what, 3 points? We could get, like, evade. Oh, yeah, I guess we could get evade. Evade is 6? I thought it was 3. Okay. We could get her dodge. That's also 9. Which one of these was 3? No. Huh. Halves the chance that enemies target the character. That's actually a good one for her. That'd be a good one for him as well. I want everybody attacking these two with the shields. She doesn't have very good armor and has no shield, so obviously we don't want her to be a target for the enemy. Alright, so I think we are out of time for the day. Unfortunately, that took up the whole episode, and I really didn't want it to, but we're going to start getting into the real game here pretty soon. Basically, now that we've sort of gotten everything under control, there's a couple more things we need to do to get our village in line, but then we're going to start going on some adventures and stuff outside the village, and it'll be a lot of fun. So, anywho, thank you guys so much for watching. I look forward to seeing you guys back here for episode 3, and I will see you then.